The Texas Farm Bureau is welcoming new federal aid to farmers who have suffered big losses during the pandemic. Jack Fink tonight introduces us to one North Texas farmer and explains how the recent shutdown orders impacted him as well as many others.
So how worried are you about harvest in August?
You know, it's very concerning because
John Paul Deneen worries when it's time to harvest his corn, he'll lose up to $75 per acre. And with corn on 350 acres, that could be a loss reaching to more than $26,000.
That's a lot of money.
it's a lot of money. It's very hard to overcome that.
Deneen blames the pandemic for the recent drop in corn prices. When the stay-at-home orders closed restaurants, schools, sporting and business events, people had to cook at home. That caused some supply chain issues at supermarkets. The virus also slowed down production at meat processing plants, which meant buyers at livestock auctions didn't need as many cattle from ranchers.
Well, those feed yards aren't buying corn because they don't have cattle to feed. So now the corn that we're raising is not worth what it was.
The pandemic has hit agriculture very hard.
Russell Baining is president of the Texas Farm Bureau. He says ranchers in Texas like him have lost $200 in value per head of cattle at a minimum.
And anytime you have to hold a product like that, you're going to lose money on it.
But it was a decision 5 years ago Deneen and his family made that has really saved them during this pandemic.
Deneen decided to stop selling cattle to a livestock auction.
And we were losing money on what we were investing in them.
Instead, they raised their steers to have them processed and sell different cuts of beef directly to consumers.
If you hadn't done this 5 years ago, made the switch,
Right.
where do you think you would be right now?
It's a little bit of an anxious question to answer because for different scenarios or reasons, we may not be here right now.
In Waxahachie, Jack Fink, CBS 11 News.